Okay, now I'm going to style this website to make it our own. And to do that, I'm going to back out here to our home menu and I'm going to go to design and then site styles. Okay, now from within site styles, I can edit the fonts, I can edit the colors, I can edit the spacing between the elements. There's a lot that I can edit here within the style editor. And the way you do it is you simply mouse over the different sections of the page. And let's say I wanted to edit this this button over here. I mouse over it, I click, and then over here to my left, I get to see what I can edit about this button. So I can change the spacing between this and other elements up here in the header. You can see I can change the color of the button. I can change the shape from the pill shape to a square shape or a rounded square. I mean rectangle, not square. And I can also change the button outline. So let's say I want to make it a solid. Um, so these are all things that you can change uh, from here. So again, let's say I wanted to change the font right here, right, the body font. I can do that here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Show All, and this allows us to see all of the editable elements on this page. And you can simply just scroll through and you can play around and see what you like. It helps to have in mind what you like in advance. But there's nothing wrong with messing around and getting creative. Now, assuming that maybe you don't have a brand guide or a style guide that lets you know what your brand um, fonts and typefaces are, uh, you can just come up with it. All right. And so this kind of allows you to do that pretty quickly. So let's say I'm going to start up here and I'm just going to move down the page quickly. Let's say I want to change my site title and I want to change this font to something maybe a little bit more, a little bit bolder. Let's see. All right, here's something. All right, I'm just going to, yeah, that looks kind of goofy. All right, how about that? All right, so now I have changed that font. I like it. And actually, I want to use it for all of the H1 or the header one fonts on the page. And this looks like a header one font. So let's change that as well. And I like it, but I think it's a little big. So I'm going to bring the size down. And I'm going to keep scrolling. And I don't know what this font is here, so I'm going to check that out. But I like it. Okay, so it's Sophia Pro, and I'm going to apply that to the body font here. So if I go scroll all the way up, I can see all of the fonts that are currently being used on the site. All right, and so I'm kind of happy with that. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change the color scheme. So we're going to make this blue, and I'm going to copy this right here because I want to make everything else uh, blue that used to be pink. And again, I can click show all and I can scroll through and say, okay, I'm going to change this. I can keep scrolling and I can change this. Okay. And you'll also notice here some of the mobile options. And I'm going to leave that as that. And let's say maybe change the footer background color. You can see that here. And let's make it red. All right. And what else? Let's make this background just white. And I'm going to hit save. All right, so this is how you edit your site styles. It's pretty flexible. There's a lot to tweak and play with. But once you get used to it, it becomes really simple and easy to use.